Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 15 of Subnautica Hardcore mode with Taggart. Let's get in here and see what we can do. We got some new recipes, a couple of them here. Anything we like? Well, there's the orange tablet, which is ion cube and nickel ore. We haven't even gotten down to nickel ore yet. Got the swim charge fins. I don't think I'm going to be replacing my ultra glide fins with that. We got the torpedo arm, which we don't have our prawn suit built yet, so that can hold off. And it looks like that's it. Well then. Why don't we see about making us a prawn suit then? 2 plasteel ingots, some aerogel, some enameled glass, 2 diamonds, which I have 1 on me, and 2 lead, which I have 1 on me. That's pretty good little list there. I also noticed as I was loading up the game that my base's structural integrity is at 3.5. That's not quite as high as I'd like it to be. And if I wanted to buff it up some, I could actually just do this. Reinforcement. Now I have 10.5. That's a nice little jump. I don't think we can do that again though. Yeah, we'd need 3 titanium, and I don't think we need to spend all that much titanium on it. Well, we could. Yeah, slightly short on titanium right now. However, we do need to do some modifications out here to our grow bed. Drop a couple more seeds in there. 1, 2. Wait, why am I not? Bloodvine. That's interesting. Must not have scanned that before. Anything else in here I didn't scan? Okay, well, alright. Let's get rid of this seed real quick. Just drop it out there. And let's get back inside. Now, what we do need to do is clear out some of our space, because we have a lot of uraninite on us, and we currently don't have a way to use it. So let's do a little hot swapping here. Drop in uraninite till it's full. Take titanium, and then oh well, that was a bad move. Drop in some more. And then take, well, we've got 5, we'll only need 2 of those. So get rid of those the best we can. Alright, let's make some more lockers. We don't want to make another one there because we'll block off the path too far, I think. Let's look down this way some. I could. That's not necessarily a bad idea. Let's see. Lockers are, there they are. Those are my favorite lockers. And 2. Find a sweet spot for it. There we go. That looks like it'll be good. I don't think we have enough for another one. No, not at all. But that's fine. We're about to go after a long hunt for titanium anyway. Let's see. What we can do is we can go ahead and pull this quartz out of here and drop in the last of the uraninite. We don't have lithium in here. We do have the stuff in here to make 2 the 2 aerogels we will need for the prawn suit. So let's go ahead and... Oh, no, don't want to hit the radio. Not quite yet. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll get those made. Have them ready for later. Let's see what we have. We don't have any space in here. But we did need some of this. We were going to need 2 lead. I've got 1 of. we're going to need 2 diamond. I've got 1 off. We do have lithium in here, right there, as you see. That leaves us 2 empty spaces in here, which we don't want to put back that, or those. So I'll tell you what, let's go drop off in this locker. And we'll just drop our quartz in here for the moment. And then in this one, we'll drop off what we have already for our nice little prawn suit there. So 2 diamond, 2 lead, 2 aerogel. We need 1 enameled glass and 2 plasteel ingots. Now, the enameled glass, I just put almost everything in here. No, I didn't. I put it in another one. We'll take 2 of those and go see if we have a stalker tooth on hand. I think I've already used all of my stalker teeth too. But I'm going to look anyway, because I got 3 right there. So let's turn that into glass. And then into enameled glass. Yay, inventory reduction. Always helpful. So let's get that in here. Now that just leaves the plasteel ingots. Plasteel ingots are, well, actually, we have, let's see how this is. It should be full. It's full. We have that. We have our thermal power going. And we have a scanner room. Scanner room can open us up to simply hunting down a ton of salvage. So, metal salvage, let's go. Get that running. The health on the sea moth isn't topped off, and we have no light. However, we already have metal salvage showing up. That rabbit ray simply just charged me. How rude. I hope that hurt your face, dude. And yes, this might bounce us around a little bit back and forth, but at the same time, just picking up the salvage itself is worthwhile. There we go. Oh, wait. So that wasn't all. Is it close enough for me to grab without getting back to the sea moth? It is. Right there. Now this will fill our inventory up fairly quickly. These do take up 4 spaces each. Let's go ahead and grab the sea moth for that. And to be honest, we didn't have all that much space to begin with. We have 1, 2, about 3 more we can grab. So let's go the direction that has more. No, this one has 4. Let's see, it looks like these are kind of equidistant. So pop on over and grab this one. Nah. Equally distant. Equidistant. And metal salvage is popping up everywhere. That's good. That's good. That means we still haven't tapped out our supply. Alright. Let's grab our sea moth and head back for now. And we can see actually how our power is doing with the scanner room running. It should be doing fairly well, considering we have light and we have thermal power going. So that shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and repair this again, simply because I don't like running around with it damaged. So go ahead and get that taken care of. There go. And it's already fully charged. Look at our power. It's just holding steady at 900. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And that's with our scanner room actually running. So... And in fact, with me crafting, it's still kind of building up. Maybe not as fast, but still. Alright, almost there. Okay, so we will need titanium ingots to make plasteel ingots. We need 2 of them. Let's see if we have enough. And we do. So, that just leaves the lithium we're going to need. Wait, we have something we can make with just what we have on us? Boy. Okay, well that's interesting. But let's go back up here. Alright, all we need is 4 lithium. If we have 4 lithium, we've got this thing made. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3. If my computer would quit lagging. That's 3 of them. Let's see if we can find one more in our stuff here. Yeah, we have plenty. More than enough. So, 2 plasteel ingots. And we have the makings of a brand new prawn suit. Now, I don't believe that I have the stuff to make the drill arm or the grappling arm yet. If I do, I don't remember. So we'll stop and take a look here. Prawn suit. Torpedo arm. Propulsion cannon. That's the jump jet upgrade, which we don't have. Thermal reactor. We're not going to have kyanite for a while. And the depth module is nickel ore and ruby. We have the ruby, but nickel ore? No, not at all. So we actually don't have a lot of stuff for this guy. Let's check here. We could put reinforcement on it, but that's going to use up our...
Seek fluid intake.
Oh. Let's check our inventory real quick. Let's see how much space we got. We got 1, 2, 3. Enough to pick up 4. That means we can cut the bulbo tree 3 times. And if it pops, it'll give us the extra one that we didn't want to hold on to. So let's... 1. Yep. Automatic.
Vital signs stabilizing.
1, 2, 3. Nope. Nope, that didn't work. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Figured that'd do it. Alright, we are maxed out on food and water. Let's turn off our scan. Actually, metal salvage isn't something bad to hold on your scanner. Let's go ahead and grab the stuff to make us a prawn suit. And we do still have 5 titanium on us. Let's go ahead and drop that in here. And we'll go make us a prawn suit. Now, I seem to recall... Yeah, there you are. I was going to say I seem to recall leaving that right out here, but... It was easy enough to turn and spot it. Use vehicle bay. Vehicle? Prawns. Wait, how? We still don't quite know that. So let's go ahead and make us a prawn suit.
First, piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power.
Woohoo!
Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
I don't think she knows me very well yet. Has she not been studying the way I act?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeehaw. To the ground we go. Alright. Left, right. Walk. We do have our jump jet. I wonder. Oh, I punched it. Now, the jump jet isn't necessarily just for jumping. All things considered. You can actually use it for slowing your descent in case if you're wanting to take a closer look at things. Like this. You can kind of glide a little bit. I'm not actually touching the ground at all. Things like that. You will eventually run out, but it takes a while. Now we're going to pull him up right here. And hop out. And he's going to squaff. No, he's not going to squaff for us. He's just going to stand there. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and get him in our docking bay here. And we're going to make some modifications to him. Simply because, why not? So we will pull Reaper bait back behind him. Go ahead and kick off our lights. And pop out. Now as you see, it has 2 power cells and a storage. The storage, if you pick up something in the prawn suit with the hand things, it will automatically put it in the storage. So, and that was a really good dock, I guess you could say. Now, our power is dropping, but that's because he uses up energy like mad. Okay, so prawn suit name. Now, I like the rock punchers from the second game, but I'm not going to name him that because we're going to be getting rid of his hands. How about Delver Noir? I like that. That sounds interesting. Let's see. Let's make his name in this really bright red here. And we will take his coloration right there. Turn the interior almost pure white. And make the stripe, let's see if we can find a color I like here. Really bright blue? Like so? Okay, well. Instructions from the wife. Done. That's not just the stripe, as you see. Not gonna argue. Alright. So, for the purposes of what we're doing, let's go ahead and go grab some more of this metal salvage. It won't hurt to have the extra. We can process it into titanium as well. But you look at that, a little bit of sandstone right there. Some gold. Alright, back to collecting the salvage. Now, this is kind of one of the reasons I left the salvage around in the first place. Because I knew it would be needed later. And having it on me wouldn't really, you know, help out a whole lot. Of course, I can also do the scans to improve our, you know, supply, but I didn't think that was necessary. Let's see, go this way. Whenever you're piloting the Seamoth, you want to make sure that you're not going at high speed. Oh, hold on. That you're not going at a high speed when you hit the E button or the eject button. Because if you do, you're going to hit yourself with your sea moth. And that is not pleasant because it damages both you and the sea moth. And especially when you're playing survival, that's not a good thing. Ever. Ever. It's bad enough that I haven't made me a fabricator for the med kits yet. Yeah, I will add that to my list of to-do for this video. I think that's a good choice. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Looking in all the wrong directions. So we filled up the inventory of our sea moth and our own personal inventory, I believe, with we've got enough to scan this one of these sea moth fragments and get the titanium from it. This way we've pretty much maxed out our current titanium capacity on our person. Bump. Here we go. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, but whenever you set these up, make sure that blue line reaches to everything. If it doesn't connect, you don't get the power. It's as simple as that. Okay, we will park here for a moment. We didn't use up too much power doing that little run. That's 98% power supply. And our power in the base here is maxed out. I don't think we're using the bioreactor here, so let's take a look just to make sure. Oh yeah, we have been. And there is a way to fix that. I will actually let that run out. So let's go ahead and continue using it. Break down these into titanium. Because our next big project is actually the Cyclops, if I can find the last of it. Alright, that's got that broke down. We'll actually go back here. And this is now going to be filled up with titanium. So let's go get those last 4 pieces out of Reaper bait back here. Dive, dive! Ow. I think he just hit his head on the bridge. That's an upgrade. There's our storage. Grab these. That's 4 more we can use. Let's hop up this side real quick. And climb down the ladder. Interesting. And we're going to go ahead and kick this back off for a minute. Now, I did say we would also go after this data box. So we'll go ahead and get that scanned and set up as our next target. While it's loading up its position, I will go ahead and run this way and make these into more titanium. There's one data box showing up on the scanner room. It may be one I've already gotten, it may not be. I do know that whenever they set this up, they should have made it identify as something other than a data box once it's been opened. But I don't think they did, so that's probably one that we've already gotten into. But I'm still going to go look, just to make sure. Alright. Oh. Alright, our data box should be loaded. Let's zero in on that. And again, we have a visitor. So let's see. The data box is right here. And I believe we actually already have this one. Let's go ahead and take a dive in to make sure we have this. Yeah, that's already open. They should have made them identify as something else, I'm telling you. Alright, so, bump. At least it didn't do any damage that time. I was pretty sure that was the only one within proximity, but I don't see any other markers, and I doubt there are any more. Because I don't think my range is high enough, which means we'd have to go get, I think magnetite it was. But first, we are going to set up a little bit of healing. Now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I might make another moon pool, but my reinforcement's not high enough for that yet. No, what we're doing right now is this. Fiber mesh, silver, titanium, and computer chips. Well, it's a bit costly. That's all titanium. We're looking to see what silver we have. Because I don't recall having a whole lot. We have 5. Nope. We have 3 gold so far. Hey, there's 4 and 5. Which will be used for... Oh, but this is going to cost us copper also. So, let's go make sure we don't have much. Baby, I've been breaking barnacles on reef backs. Well, there's nothing wrong with collecting limestone. Well, that should be kind of... Yeah, you see, I think this lines up. There'd be another one over that way. Yeah. I mean, it is still scanning at the edge of its range for these. There's 3. Yeah. Closer, that one. I don't think it's trapped anymore. There's 4. Okay, so let's go reefback hunting. Not literally hunting, but hunting for them. Should be fairly easy, all things considered.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, it's no longer trapped over here. And we're going to go barnacle breaking, I guess would be the term. This guy is up on the surface. What is with you, dude? Okay, we're gonna go take a trip up here. Because they don't mind being walked on, but it's kind of weird having them do this. Wait, what? Oh. Redwort. Okay. I hear it bubbling, but it can't bubble because it's out of water. Here's one. And we leave it behind automatically. Nope, not gonna happen. Thank you. You know, I thought he was traveling faster than that, but it doesn't seem, or he or she, I suppose, is traveling faster than that, but it doesn't seem that way in the long run. Wait. Okay, well, sure. Hi. What? Well, it's still trying to shoot me, but it can't because it doesn't work outside of water. Oh, that's really glitchy looking. Of course, they all kind of look weird out of water. Oh, wait, what? Really? I thought I saw one. Just for a second. Okay. Probably. So let's check on this guy down here. That's a calf. Then that one's also a calf. It's not registering though. Let's get over here. And we'll take a tour of this guy. Or gal. And it's really difficult to control when you're right under the surface. But yeah, I'm trying to build multiple of these, babe. That way I've got multiple health kits going at all times for a character that doesn't need to die. Looks like that's it on this one. So maybe this guy or gal, whichever. Well, I do see some barnacle on it. Not much. Yeah, that may be regrowth, because I was pretty sure I'd already picked those guys clean, to be honest. Alright, let's go grab the sea moth. I think we're pretty much done with these. That's weird. I can see the light cone. Oddly. What? Not necessarily. It depends on the weather, but I guess we are actually in a aquatic situation here. Did I already look at this one?
Yeah, that's the one that's
You sure? Hey, I don't want you to run into this. Just no, I run into it. Okay, let's. Could have swore. Oh, it might have been that acid mushroom I saw. Yeah, it looks like it was just acid mushroom. This would be the perfect time to actually get, you know, tiger plant seeds if I wanted them. They don't hurt me. And they still can't hurt me. Not necessarily. They don't attack inanimate objects. Nope. They do not attack the base. The only thing they attack is you. They don't attack because they can't see you or sense you. We've had that discussion before. Your computer does weird things sometimes, baby. And not registering certain things is not the worst of it. Alright, so we did get a little bit of copper from our reef backs back. Oh. Might as well go turn them off because I don't really need them anymore. Let them live their peaceful existence. Yeah, they actually move faster than it looks like, though. Alright. Let's see how we did on draining this, because I want to reset my power systems. Yeah? Oh, it's halfway gone. Oh, wrong key. Alright, so... copper wire. 1, 2... 2 copper wires, what we got. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So I only need 2 gold. I'm gonna need 4 pieces of, no. It's not what I was talking about at the time, thank you. I'm going to need 4 pieces of creepvine to make the fiber mesh with. So let's see. We're only making 2 computer chips, so we can put all that back for now. That'll leave us 1, 2... We have enough space to pick up 4 creepvines, so let's go get our stuff for that. Let's go get this little one. Get us a knife set up in 1. There we go. Plenty of creepvine.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I always aim at that radio first for some reason. Alright, base materials, fiber mesh. Alright, so, wait, yeah. Now we need the table coral, which, as my wife said a while ago, is 4 pieces. And this one might not do it, but we're going to try anyway. Yeah, we got 4 pieces from that.
Seek fluid intake.
Really? Right now? I'm in the middle of something. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't throw these things together. Computer chip. Computer chip. Alright, good deal. That's that part. How close are we to actually making them, though? Let's see here. Ah, there it is. Oh, that one. We need 2 titanium. We get the 2 titanium and we're gold. Got plenty of titanium that we've been stocking up here. Now, this seems like a good enough spot for this. Wait, what? That was weird. There we go. 2 nice little medkit fabricators. And they're both at the very beginning. So let's see. We got plenty of space to get us some food, but I have taken my knife off again. There we go. Oh, that's just almost done. That one's just a little bit behind it. So we'll go to this one.
Vital signs stabilizing.
maxed out again. And that one's full and ready to go. That one's right behind it. Alright, we now have our medkit fabricators up and going. Let's see what else we might need real quick. Had our prawn suit built. Oh wait. Let's take a look over in here because we need to go deep. Plasteel and ruby. Now once again I can do that. So let's max out our sea moth's depth module. Again, gonna be burning through the titanium, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also gonna need the 2 lithium, which we have plenty in here for now. And then we're gonna need the 3 ruby once we've done this. So, titanium ingot. Plasteel ingot. Three rubies in the depth module will have us done. I know where the rubies are. I'm getting the depth module first. Grab that. It's better to do this at the higher elevations because if you try to do it in the deeps, guess what? You're gonna crush your sea moth. I've had a lot of people ask me why their sea moth broke when they try to do this. And the most expensive part is the 3 rubies. And we now have maximum depth for the sea moth. We'll get that loaded back into Reaper bait. Oops, I missed. And again, double check your buttons. Equip. Sea moth can now drop to 900. Now, as the last bit before we go to doing anything else, we might want to look at this. Engine efficiency module. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I said go ahead. My door looked weird. Okay. It's fine. Alright, so we're not going to do the engine efficiency module yet. I could do the polyaniline. That's not an issue. It's the other that I'm not wanting to do right now. Those computer chips are just, yeah, I don't want to. Alright, so we are again at nighttime, so we're going to sleep. We're going to let everything reset that resets. And I guess for our main activity of this episode, let's check the radio.
This is Altera HQ. This may
Yes.
be the only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be.
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
I'll
code.
say regular. She's like, what's the regular? I can come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
2679. We now have the captain's quarters. Okay. Lovely. That's not exactly the task I was expecting to do before signing out today, but let's max out here. Should only take this one, or close enough. And let's get rolling. Because we're going to need that. Sooner or later, we will need that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Al? Oh, scanner room. Hi. Alright, Aurora. We are coming your way. Now, the captain's quarters aren't quite so bad. Basically just going back in the same way as before, getting up to the living quarters, etc. Let's see. I don't see a big guy back here anywhere near us, so that's good. I actually think I heard him in the background noise of me jumping, but that's not too stressful. Up to a certain point, they still remain within their travel zones. Oh. Hey, this might be a good place to come get table coral, babe. If I need to make additional computer chips. In fact, once we get this, I might just stop by there on my way back. I don't remember if the fire resets here. And if so, I'm making a mistake by not bringing a fire extinguisher with me. But, well, yeah. We might be able to still find a way in. Alright, let's see. Preferably not wanting to go too far forward. Or too far down, for that matter. We're going to sneak in right here. And I'm sure that makes him oh so happy. So that means he doesn't get to eat human. And we still have a lot of these little crawlers around here. But I'm not much too worried about them. Now that we've got the reinforced suit, the damage that they provide is pretty much minimal. And really, you can mostly outrun them. So I don't really study on them too deeply. A little bit of dodging side to side doesn't hurt though. Alright, now for the moment of truth. Did I need a fire extinguisher? No, it looks like it's still open. That's awesome. Squeeze through here. And alley-oop. Now, don't think I'm cheating doing that. I do have the schematics for the propulsion cannon. I just have no reason to build it at this point. This is the only place I've seen any actual use for it. And that makes no sense. So, I mean, it just is what it is. No, not that way. We need to go this way. Through here. And up here. Skirt the fire in the prawn bay. I still wish they did provide you that first depth module, because the one that you have to build is very expensive. Unfortunately, they decided not to do that. So up we go. Now, this is the only thing that I'd missed whenever we came here before. It's down this way near the sparks. Now, I'm going to show you all a trick, simply because it's what they actually want you to do. Oh, I must have missed. Let's try down here. Okay. Technically, this shouldn't... Okay, it shouldn't hurt you whenever it's in stasis, but... Okay, my bad. Never mind. Alright, so, 2679. Oh, please tell me I didn't bring a lot of stuff. I did not. Lovely. Alright. Captain's PDA. Aurora poster. Aurora mini. Really, chair? Aurora miniature. And we actually seem to have everything else. So we now have the Neptune rocket escape blueprint, escape rocket blueprints. If I could speak clearly. I guess on our way out we could kind of scan a little bit, looking for anything we might have left behind, like that. I think our peeper here went belly up. No? Still alive here? I'll go ahead and grab you. Let's see. Did I... There's filtered water. That looks like it's empty. I can't see whether that one's empty or not. Yes, I wanted him to jump backwards. That was exactly what I had in mind. Okay, so I'm just doing a quick scan because I know we left some stuff behind in one of these rooms somewhere. Ah, yes. A little bit of titanium. Nothing major. But it doesn't hurt to have. Alright. I did it again. Alright. Was there anything else in here? Here empty. What about this way? Heaven 6, did you have anything that I left behind? Probably not. Oh. Poster. I think that was the Natural Selection 3 poster. Oh, Natural Selection 2. Sorry. My apologies. That was a poster I was missing, so... I wasn't thinking to watch the walls for the posters this time. Again. Let's see, just to make sure... The captain had the Aurora poster, I already grabbed it. Alright, so back this way some. Double check here. Don't really see anything there. Nothing respawns in here, of course. You wouldn't want it to, it wouldn't be normal. And, ow! I jumped too far on that. Oops. And we're gonna make our way back out. Now, if I was the gutsy type, then I would go try to take a shot at getting rid of a Reaper or Leviathan. I'm not the gutsy type on hardcore. I'm sorry. I know I can do it. I've done it before. But I don't plan on doing it where the cost would be so high. I was talking to a friend about this game, and he was in here, and he found multiple scans for the Cyclops engine. And I asked him the one question that always pops up to me whenever I try to find it here. How? How is it that I can never find that thing here and everybody else seems to? I don't know if it's my game just doesn't like me or what the deal is with that, but It's a constant thing for me, not finding that. So anyway, we now have the blueprints for the Neptune escape rocket, which we will not be leaving with the name Neptune. We will be renaming it as well. And I always plan to stock the thing up with all kinds of stuff before I leave, but I tried that once. I had it stocked full of diamonds, to be honest. And turned out that that didn't mean a dang thing in the long run. The price didn't change, nothing. So I don't really see a point in them even having the locker on it. You have the nice little time capsule, which we've discovered a couple of. And that's really all they should have had on there. Those storage lockers, completely useless. Now see, we do have one nearby. But I don't really want to encounter him. Because even if it didn't kill me, destroying the sea moth would hurt right now. It wouldn't do me a whole lot of good. Let's see how our inventory is real quick. We have a lot of open space. Let's see if we can find that spot that had all that table coral and collect some of it real quick. Then we'll get back to base and call it a day. I know it was right along the way anyway, so... Wasn't there. Get us past this. Do believe. Yeah, we should be coming on it right in here. There we go. That's a nice supply right there. No, we don't want that one. We want that one. Alright, let's go ahead and drop down and find those. Nice, nice. Alright, let's hop in here and see what we got. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's enough for 5. We can take those back to base and we can store them away for future pieces if we need to. Computer chips mostly. I think I cleared this out. This area here. Which means we don't need to stick around there too long. And let's do a little dolphin jump here. Woohoo! Love that. Look at that moon. Moves so fast. Now people keep saying online, you can't have a moon that travels that fast, that close, blah blah blah. But here's the thing. We don't know what the actual planet beneath the ocean looks like. I mean, as far as this, it's supposed to be a crater or something along those lines. And we have no idea what 4546b would look like without the ocean. I've never seen any kind of map or anything like that that was supposed to indicate, hey, this is what it would look like. So, you're thinking tidal forces pulling the planet apart? Yeah, that's a good possibility. Alright, we got everything stored away there. Let's see. We got our Aurora poster there. We could probably drop one off here. That's that one. In memory of the Aurora. Okay. Natural selection. I don't know. Can it go on a curved wall? That would be something interesting to find out. It sorta can. So let's drop it there. That looks alright. It doesn't look bad at all. Well, I'm lying. It doesn't look great. I mean, the picture looks good, but having it on the curved wall is kind of strange. Alright. Sleep cycle. Wake up in the morning and we're gonna get out of here. So I appreciate you joining me for this episode of Subnautica. Riley has survived yet again. And I hope all of you are surviving to the best of your ability out there. So, y'all have a good night. Oops, I'll fix that tomorrow.